Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. It is election night 2024. Today, we are doing the United States Senate election prediction. Let's do that. Let's get into this here. So, excuse me, I got a big yawn. We have this big election here, this U.S. Senate. Republicans failed to win this U.S. Senate in 2022. Now they have a chance to win it again in 2024. This time we have some big compatible big states in here. And it's usually this map that Republicans do pretty well in. We have very fewer Republican um, said seats. However, we have Nebraska, 2 seats of Nebraska most likely to go to said Republicans. And we also have a couple swing states. So let's get into this video, shall we? Anyway, we're going to call right now the state of Vermont for the Democratic Party. I'm going to put the ick in the Democrat ick. You don't mind, but there. So we're going to give Vermont to the Democratic Party here. Bernie Sanders has successfully won re-election to the U.S. Senate, having won the state of Vermont. West Virginia, as of right now, is too close to call. Too close. We're going to go ahead and give Maryland to the Democrats here, giving them 30 seats so far. Republicans still successfully leading in this set election, though. So now we're going to go ahead. So we have Vermont, Maryland, Indiana will go to the Republicans here in the U.S. Senate. This is a call. Indiana will go to Republicans here. Let's see who Indiana. Yeah, Indiana Republican is retiring here. Probably will be Jim Banks. But yes, we have confirmed that Indiana will be going Republican. So, with Indiana going red, we have 2 states Democrat and 1 state Republican. We're gonna go here. Trying to figure out where I should strike next. Mississippi will go Republican, as we anticipated. 40 seats guaranteed for the Republican Party. North Dakota will go Republican. Wyoming has also called their races for the GOP. Just in, we got the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. They have re-elected Senator Warren to the U.S. Senate, adding her back to the U.S. Do U.S. Senate here. So let's see here. We have Massachusetts. We're going to go ahead and give Delaware to the Democrats. 32 cents seats here. Connecticut also added on. New Jersey and Rhode Island. I know Senator Menendez has been getting a lot of backlash. However, as of right now, I'm really going with the polls, and the polls have not yet shown. Well, we can check. We can check here. Yeah, you'll see Senator Menendez got very, very low. He only got two. No politicians have endorsed him. Just organizations. You'll see state legislatures. Yeah. So in reality, I do think very possibly that yes, Bob Menendez can be defeated in the Democratic Party and the Democratic primary, and even if he runs in the general election, he makes it through the general election, that Republicans could possibly beat him. I mean, it was a very close race in 2021 in the gubernatorial election, so I don't think it's possible. But as of right now, polls do not anticipate. Let's just see the polling here. It says likely Democrat, safe Democrat. Oh yeah, look at this. Bob Menendez versus Chris Christie. Mm, yeah, it went down a likely. So yeah, I do think it's very possible for the Republicans to very much win this district. That's only if Bob Menendez runs. Well, uh, it's controversial. So I'm going to take a look at the Democrat who's really running. We have uh, Larry Ham. Oh yeah, Publico Express, Bob Menendez. He hasn't really officially declared his run, but guess what? If he does, and he makes it through the primaries, this would be a good ticket for Republicans. So yeah, you'll see Democrats don't want Bob Menendez in office, nor should they. He's not popular at all. He will basically destroy the Democratic Party in New Jersey. So we got our map here. We got the state of Tennessee renominated their senator. I mean, reelected their senator. The state of Missouri will also be called at this time. You'll see Republicans are almost to past 50. If you get past 50, you are the winner, I believe. So yes, your 51 is the key number. Ohio, too close to call. Let's see Virginia. I want to see Virginia. So Virginia, likely Republican, likely Democrat, 57%. So yeah, it looks like Virginia will be. Oh yeah, as of May, it would be solid. But we're gonna call it for Democrats. Whoops, Democrats. Virginia goes for Democrats. Florida will also be called, hopefully, right now. I'm hoping. So going to Florida primary. Likely Republican, solid Republican. I think it would be likely. But yeah, you'll see a poll between Rick Scott and Phil Ure. It's pretty close. And Rick Scott versus Debbie McGristle Polwell, that's also pretty close too. So I'm going to hold off on that as of right now. So we're going to call the two Nevada seats right now. Whoops. Well, actually, no, we will wait. Montana, too close to call. Utah will also be called at this moment. Utah will go for Republicans, as expected. Minnesota will be called at this hour too. Amy Klobuchar, easily elected to the United States Senate. New York will be reelected. I mean, what's her name? Kirsten Gillibrand, yep, reelected to the United States Senate as anticipated. The Angus King, independent, representing Democrats, will also be going for Democrats as well. Once again, Montana, once I said, too close to call. Nebraska, there are 2 seats will be called. A special election also being called at this hour for said Democrats here. We're going to go ahead and call California and Washington and Hawaii for Democrats, 42 to 47. So yes, Republicans are indeed in the lead in this said race. However, there are some red states that are being tossed up, as we know. So we're going to go ahead here. Yes, New Mexico will also go for Democrats. So yes, Democrats are catching up here, as you see. We're going to go ahead and call the states of Texas and Florida for Republicans. Just 2 more seats for the Republicans to win. If they win these 2 more seats, they will most likely win this election. So we're going to go ahead here. Or settle elections. So, yes, Wisconsin will be going for the Democrats. We have this called at this time. Michigan will also go for the Democrats. Also, let's check on Nevada and see how they're doing. So, Nevada, yeah, it's tilting. That's as of our predictions. So we will wait on them for a little bit here. We're going to call Pennsylvania for Democrats. Let's check on Pennsylvania to clarify. We're going to be checking on more states now. But yes, I believe, yeah, likely Democrat, leaning Democrat. We're going to go ahead and call Nevada. So it's very close race, 49 to 47 for this race. We are going to take a look at West Virginia, see if they're at any odds at flipping. This would be, I believe, our first flip. So far, we've been seeing re-elections. Yes, polling has been really looking good for Republicans. That's only if you don't include Joe Manchin. But yeah, you're seeing as of Republican, this is May 4th, a flip. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to call West Virginia for Republicans as of right now. So we're going to give Republicans 1 more, and Republicans would win the U.S. Senate. And let's see here. Ohio, Montana. Well, we'll take a look at Ohio now. Let's see Ohio. Yeah, this is the GOP primary, but yes, you see Sherrod Brown is doing very well in these set polls. It's been technically a toss-up. So we're going to go ahead and give Ohio for Democrats by a little bit. Sherrod Brown wins re-election in Ohio. We take a look now at the state of Arizona, which is incumbently occupied by Kyrsten Sinema. Republicans are hoping to split ticket, the left here, split the liberal ticket here. As you see, it's going to be labeled a toss-up in multiple polls. However, Ruben Gallego is looking to oust every single candidate on this list here. So we're going to go ahead and give Arizona for the Democrats. It's not over for Republicans. If they win Montana, they will most likely win the Senate. So we're going to go ahead and see, take a look at Montana here. Jon Tester. So yes, Jon Tester. I mean, look, see you here. You see this recent poll. You have Tim Sheehy. She, I don't know if it's called she or she. Oh yeah, it says August 8th as is leaning Democrat. That's not a good sign for Republicans. However, we can take who's actually running in this primary. Tim Sheehy has declared his run. Jeremy McGland. You see one poll, yeah, Jon Tester versus. So we're gonna actually give this to Republicans. Why? Well, this poll from the Cook Political Report says leaning Democrat August 8th, and this poll from let's see here, August 12th to 17th is saying this was a more later poll suggesting, yeah, Tim Sheehy beat the incumbent senator of Montana by just 4. We're going to go ahead and give it to Republicans. And that said, the Republican Party has officially flipped the United States Senate. If you take the terms of, let's just say, flipping, the states in the light blue, light red are the states that got renominated their little friends, their incumbents. Or not necessarily renominated, but managed to keep, basically save their Senate seats. And I predict, honestly, as these Senate elections go on throughout the course of history, there's going to be less flipping, honestly. There's going to be less flipping, simply because of once again, the political divide. And I think we're going to stop electing red states are going to stop electing Democrat senators, and red states are going to stop electing Republican senators. I feel that's how it's becoming more of these days when it comes to that. So that has been my political prediction. What do you guys think? Republicans do have a better chance of winning the United States Senate. Better chances in 2020 and 2022. So what do you guys think here? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next political episode.